everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's me again, Janicia. So I'm here with you guys just to share a few things that I have learned for the past 3 years being in this country, the United Kingdom. But first, let me just ask you all to just share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm an international nurse from the Caribbean. I'm from a place called St. Vincent and the Grenadines, but I'm originally from a smaller island called Yunan Island. So, right now, I'm just here to share with you a few things that I have learned since being in this country. The first thing that I have learned is research. Research is so important, like when moving to a new country. Initially, when I first moved here, where I'm currently at in the United Kingdom, I made sure to do loads of research. I found out what was the pay, what was the area like, um, the demographic, like stuff like that you should know, because I think it's very important and people slight that because imagine moving from where you're from, right? And you see a lot of people like you and then you come to a different country when they're not as much people like you, if you understand what I'm saying. But yeah, that's one of my main thing I would say is research. Research. Prioritize research before relocating from where you're from to a new country. That is so essential and people slight that for whatever reason, and I don't think that we should be doing that in this day and age where we have Google. And the next thing I have learned since being here in this country for 3 years is that we need money. Money. Like, we need to prioritize getting money, saving money. Like when you first move here, you were told, "Oh, just walk with £50, walk with £100." Massive lie, massive lie. Please, never you leave your home to relocate to a new country and say, "Oh, let me just walk with £100." Never, ever do that in your lifetime. Make sure that you have enough money for a rainy day. Make sure you have enough money for clothes, for essentials, because honestly, you do not know what you're gonna meet when you leave home and you come here in England. And then it's depending on the season or the time that you relocate as well. So just be mindful of these little, little things, and even after moving here, money is still very, very important. Very, very important. And the next thing, moving on from that one, is to work smart and not hard. So a lot of people, they do not know the system when coming to England or working in the NHS or care homes, wherever you're located. But for me, I could speak about the NHS because that's where I'm currently working in. So working smart for me is putting in the effort, yes, but you're getting more from it. So you will make sure that you can work certain times that you can get more out of it, get more money out of it. Let's be real, basic pay isn't it. Cost of living is it's crazy, right? So being able to work smart and not hard is so important. If you trust the overtime, look into that. Overtime is time and a half. And for some reason, it's better to do overtime in the weekday than the weekend and the nights because you get paid less. And then I always say, if your trust have bank as well, you bank at night or you bank on the weekends because you will get more on the weekends with bank than you would with overtime. And again, I do not know why this is so, but it's just so. But everyone's trust it is different. Some trusts do not offer overtime, some trusts do not offer bank. So next thing that you can look into is doing agency work, right? That's the next option. There's loads of local agencies that you can get into if you want to earn extra cash. And the next thing that you can get into, right, is basically speaking to your manager or whomever do your roster and just say to them, hey, I'm trying to do A, B, and C. Can you make sure that I work on Sundays, or Saturdays, but preferably Sunday, unless your trust pay more on a Saturday. Um, can I make sure I get some shifts on a Sunday so that I can, get in some extra cash and stuff like that? Because like working on a ward and always on a weekday, it's gonna be horrible for your pay. Whereas when you work on a Sunday, you get time and a half, which would be your basic salary plus half of what your basic salary would be, and that pushes your salary majorly, majorly. Something else I've learned since living in this country is that we need friends. Like, that is important. Like, you don't realize how lonely you can become if you don't have people around you. Talking to friends back home over the phone is one thing, talking to family over the phone is one thing, but if you don't have like one or two friends here where maybe you can go out or hang out with, I'm not saying it's going to be like a regular thing, but where you have like people to actually talk to in person, it really affects your psyche, especially working in this damp, wet country because it's always raining. I'm FYing everyone right now. This country, England, it's always raining. Even when it's not supposed to be raining, it's raining. So just be mindful of that. The weather can have or play a major impact into your moods. The next thing I've learned since being in this country, travel, travel, travel. It is important to have at least one or two trips planned because like being here all year round without nothing to look forward to again affects your mental health, and it is very affordable, very affordable for you all to travel. Like, you have so many airlines that offer you holiday packages and stuff like that. I will put those in the description for you as well. Just do stuff like that that will have a major impact on your psyche, on your mental health, and that is so important that we sometimes forget to take care of. Something else I've learned since living in this country is that credit is so important. Having credit is so important because if you plan on getting a mortgage or whatever, it really plays a role in your borrowing and stuff like that. So, some simple things that you can do that will help with your credit. First thing you can do is that you can get a phone on what you call it. So you can get a phone on give me a minute, let me find it. So, so you can get a phone on a plan, right? Or just sign up for um data, monthly data, and you just pay it monthly instead of paying it um prepaid. You can do the postpaid plan, right? And like I said before, you can do the phone and the postpaid data plan, which really helps to build your credit. That is something so simple, but really does help with credit. And something else that no one tells you about, Klarna. So Klarna is this app that helps you to buy things online. It is connected to so many stores. So what you can do, you can get stuff from it and do 3 installment payments. Sorry. So you can get products from Klarna, like from Shein, and you can pay it with Klarna, like from Boohoo, from Pretty Little Things, and you can pay it from Klarna. You can even get stuff from Amazon, a lot of shopping sites, from brand name sites, and then you can just pay off in 3 installments. and that also goes towards your credit history. Yeah, I have put a lot of my friends and associates onto Klarna because honestly, it's a godsend, especially when you're renting and you need certain furnitures and stuff like that. It really is a godsend to take out a bed on Klarna and just pay it off in 3 installments. Um, but yeah, and the next thing I've learned since living in this country is that, you know, just to take it one day at a time. Every day's not gonna be the same. It's not. So I'm trying to do my video, and my daughter decides to pop in. This is her popping in. Yes. Give me a minute, please. I'll be back. I would like to add something very important that I have been noticing with a lot of the nurses from the Caribbean is that we shouldn't seclude ourselves. If you know someone who have made the journey as an international nurse to the UK before, it doesn't take anything to reach out, ask a few questions. You know, that is so important to network. And I think that we fail to do that. And a lot of people have gotten into a lot of issues like financial issues or whatever, where they have to go back home because they felt like if they have failed or whatever have you. I always say this to everyone: you're not a tree, you're not planted, you can actually move. Like if you're in a particular area that's not for you, you can move from that area, whether it's within that trust, that care home or whatever. It has so much hospitals, private hospitals, care homes, like it's a lot of places that offer nurses sponsorship, so you do not have to be somewhere where you're unhappy or whatever have you. So it's really important to reach out, just build a network and just have some sort of support. That is very important, and I feel like we're lacking that as Caribbean nurses in the United Kingdom. But yeah, that's my 2 cents. Please like and follow my channel, and I can't wait to post for you guys soon. Bye.